I'm Andy.
And I'm Cassie.
And this is
Glittered with Grace. Not
or
really.
my channel. For those
Throwing
of you,
it back.
Yeah, those of you who don't know, we actually had a channel together and it was called Glittered with Grace, and we did beauty stuff and it was really, really fun. Yeah, it was before you. But that was our intro.
Yep.
So today is Soul Sunday, and once again I am filming it on a Sunday.
And it's gonna go up
On a Sunday. Club's going up on a Sunday.
We have the twins with us.
We do have the twins. It's been a fun day. We had church, we had lunch. We did not have the healthiest of lunches.
Speak for yourself.
I'm kidding. But it was rainy today, so it's like, let's just go through a drive-through and go home. So we've done our nails.
Yeah.
And yeah,
And had coffee.
yes, it's behind us.
Cute holiday
Already
cups.
warmed up a couple times. And it will be drunk.
Drink.
It'll be drink after
You
this?
drink. We will drink it
We will drink it
after this video
once we warm it up again.
in the microwave.
Because that's what you do when you're mom life in it.
Yep.
But probably a month ago now, we started these videos on this channel of just what is God speaking to you, what is whatever in the sermon for that day or through the devotions through the week, things that are speaking to you. And I actually just remembered something I wanted to share. But it's in there. Okay.
Oh.
Can I go grab
Look
it?
at it. Cut it. Cut the clip.
Clip. Want to talk about the sermon first or this?
Whatever.
Okay. So I shared this on my Instagram stories the other day. And please do not think I am the perfect mom who does devotions with her kids every day, because that's not the truth. But when I do, it always speaks a ton to me. So this is the Jesus Calling devotions for kids. We usually do this like during school time at some point, but this one was so good. So, and it kind of goes with our love changes things. It says, what I want most, and remember this is like Jesus talking to you. So it says, you want my book? Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your strength. That's in Deuteronomy 6:5. And it says, staying close to me is really all about love. My love for you and your love for me. Too many people believe their faith is all about what they do. They give me their time, their money, and their service, but they don't give me the one thing I want most, their hearts. Be careful not to let your faith become a set of rules to follow. Church on Sunday, read your Bible, pray 10 minutes each day. Rules lead to habits, things you do without even thinking, lulling your soul to sleep. What I search for in my children is an awakened soul that finds my presence thrilling. There is abundant joy in my presence, and it is for you. After all, I created you to glorify me and enjoy me forever. I provide the joy. Your job is to live close to me. This brings glory to me and joy to you.
That's so good.
Isn't it so good? And then it has Colossians 3:23 and Psalm 16:11. So look those up in your devotion time this week. But I read that, and especially the part I liked was, be careful not to let your faith become a set of rules to follow.
Because it becomes a habit, and habits are just
Mindless.
mindless actions.
Yeah.
That's good. Remember this week I was just talking to you about not being consistent reading my Bible, but I feel like that helps me just like, okay, it's not really like a to-do checklist.
Right.
It's more of, what does my heart want? Does it want to get to know the Word more? And then it becomes like a hunger for it instead of, I have to read the Bible.
Right. And I don't think God's up there like, oh, well,
Didn't read today.
she doesn't get her gold star today. Because he's like, I know your heart. I know you're wanting to seek me. And that doesn't mean don't
Be lazy
strive
to
do those things. But if you fall short, like, that's not what it's about. And I like that part where it says it'll lull your soul to sleep. Because I have been and I have met so many Christians that are just doing the like Christian thing.
Sunday mornings.
Yeah, we're doing our thing. We're being good Christian people, but in reality, like, you feel dead inside.
Right, you're not.
No, it's mad.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, that's so good. And it's all about love.
Yeah, perfect timing.
Yeah. Oh, dang God, you're so good.
Yeah, for real. Speaking at the right time.
Yes.
Today's sermon series was Love Changes Your Identity. And Lexi preached, and it was so good. I got kind of teary-eyed a couple times just being so proud of her.
Yeah.
Because she spoke to me.
Yeah.
And it was a message that I needed in this moment. And It's just really good.
Yeah, it's so cool when you can learn from your kid.
Yeah.
It's like, wow,
All right.
that's good.
Yeah.
I have a ton of notes in my book, but we have our little Twinkies.
Yeah.
But like one of the things is, so she preached about love changes your identity, and it was all about David and Bathsheba in that moment, but not just that moment, but all the moments leading up to it where David was forgotten by his dad, so his identity was forgotten. Then he was anointed king, so then his identity was chosen and anointed. Then he was the leader, then he was all these things. His identity changed the whole time. But in that moment before Bathsheba, he took on an identity that wasn't meant for him, because kings were supposed to be at war, and he stayed home.
Yeah.
And so her whole kind of like nail you in the face was, are you going to be on the balcony or the battlefield? And I was like,
Ooh. Yeah, that was good. And I love how she related the story, how she read it and just, you know, made it feel more like a real, like, I don't know, 3D version in my brain.
Yeah.
It was like I could picture it, and it was like, wow, I don't want to be on the balcony. I don't want to choose my own destiny, the man-made destiny. I want God's. Like, I want to do what he called me to do and what he wants me to do, versus, okay, well, I'm gonna just do this. Like Lexi's analogy was, all her life she wanted to be a nurse, and that's what she was gonna do. And then God called her different, and she's not sitting on the balcony, she's in the battlefield. I mean, it's not easy.
We were just talking about this with somebody, one of my clients I've had for like 11 years, one of my hair clients, asking how Lexi was doing, and she was like, wait, is Lexi in college? I'm like, no, she's not. She's in Bible college right now, but she's not. She's like, I thought she was going to be a nurse. And it was so funny that she shared that story, because I hadn't even told Lexi about that. And I said, you know, is there a part of mom in me that's a little worried? Because like, man, she's had this path forever that she's wanted. It's a great career path, and now she's changing her mind. I said, but honestly, I think it's beautiful that she's letting God dictate what's going to happen next in her life. And I don't see it as she's being lazy or anything. I just because that's not who she is.
Right.
So her doing this is out of character.
Yeah. And just seeing her, how much she's grown since you guys have moved here.
Yeah.
Like, she's preaching on Sundays. Like, that's something I haven't even done yet. And she's so bold, and she's creative, and just, I don't know, it's just, it's cool to see her preach that sermon and her actually be living that life, that out loud.
Yeah, no, it was really, really good. And so I think that is our like just mantra for this week, is like, really look at your life. Are you taking on an identity that doesn't belong to you? Like, are you saying you're not enough? Are you saying, well, in this season I can't do anything because of X, Y, and Z? My sister posted a picture on Instagram. She had both twins attached to her, and she was helping decorate the church for Christmas. Like, you might not think that's a big deal, but that was a huge deal to us, and it was helpful. And like, yes, you might not be able to, I don't know,
preach on Sundays, but you can help decorate.
Yeah. You can preach on Sundays too. But like, just don't excuse yourself from the battlefield for whatever reason. And she's talked about that too, that like, what was it? God, we're all called, but you have to choose Jesus. Like,
let me see if I wrote that in my notes.
I know, my paper notes are failing me right now.
Choose to sit in your God-given identity, not your man-given identity. Is that what you're looking for? The safest place is to be in the will of God.
Yeah. So good.
One quote she said was really good, was, you can pick your sin, but you can't pick your consequence.
Yes.
I was like, oh.
That is really good. Because we have walked through that with some people, family members and stuff. It's like, well, I got my life right, I'm good, but they're still paying a consequence for their sin. And David did too.
Yeah.
David had to too. He lost a kid because of it. Like, and I don't think it's because God loved him less. It was just his free will got him into that situation where this is what happened.
Yeah.
Dumb. Yeah. But yeah, it was really good.
It was a really good Sunday. It was really good.
So yeah, don't just discredit yourself. Don't sit on the balcony.
Nope.
Falling into some dangerous waters.
And if you're not sure what God wants you to do, pray. Seek him out. That's what Lexi said this morning too, was that she was praying, and it's not like you're going to hear an audible voice saying, go do this. It's gonna be a stirring in your heart. You're gonna feel it, and sometimes it's a reoccurring thing. Like, why do I keep thinking about this? You know?
Yeah.
So it's not, I heard God speak clearly. It's, you have to really be digging deep and being, what's the word? Like, open.
Yeah. And I think something I tell people too is like, yeah, it's either something that you're super passionate about, like you keep seeing this hole in the church and nobody else is seeing it. Well, that's probably because you're meant to fill it. Or like just start somewhere. Like start greeting at your church. Start making coffee. Start somewhere.
Yeah.
You don't. I mean, I don't know how your church runs, but like, I don't think any pastor wants you somewhere where you're miserable. So if you're like, yeah, no, that didn't work, let me switch seats. Like, I think that's okay. I mean, it would be, I think
it's okay. I mean, your pastor doesn't want you to do something you're not passionate about. So.
Yeah. But, I mean, is anyone super passionate about coffee? I mean, if your last name is Winkle or Moon.
Yes.
Yes.
Drinking it, but I'm not making it. No.
But like, just start somewhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
And God will lead you when you're being obedient.
Yeah.
So,
Totally.
yeah. So dig deep.
Dig deep. So I hope you enjoyed this edition of Soul Sunday. Love changes your identity with the Cassie Moon.
And the twins.
And the twins.
Yeah.
So comment below anything, I don't know, prayer requests, just anything you want us to talk about in the future. Any other special guest stars you want to see.
Or maybe what you feel stirring in your heart. Maybe start that so people see your comment and get encouraged too.
And think I'm not alone.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, thumbs it up.
Like, subscribe,
Join the tribe, and we will see you in our next video. Say bye-bye.
say bye. Look over
She
here.
was waving just a second. Say bye.
Oh, there it is. Bye-bye. Oh, bye-bye.
I said bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You're so cute. All right, guys. We'll see you later.
Bye.